Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Next Level Wrestling Review with your hosts, Big Ray, and the best in the world, the Vet. Follow the boys on social media at Big Ray Hernandez and at Opinion Haver everywhere. Welcome to the show.
I know you were checking to make sure that I spelled your name right? Okay, very good. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. This is the Next Level Wrestling Review. This is your NXT Wrestling Review show, a news show, and everything else show. You may talk video games today. I don't know, I have questions. It's true. And you may ask yourself, who is this person? Well, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the reporter of the people. No, I'm the pundit of the people, the man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some Lucha Libre today. And ladies and gentlemen, I am not alone. I am here, ladies and gentlemen, with literally the best in the freaking world.
The Vet.
The best.
He's a Rip Rogers guy. The Vet. Vet. Rip Rogers guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is not only a Rip Rogers guy, and the best in the world. He is Jimmy T's best friend. It's his brother. It's the Vet, Jamie Williams. Good morning, sir.
Hi.
How are you, kind sir?
I'm the best.
The world.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whole world, nobody's better.
Now, just
should we explain the best in the world moniker?
Yeah, I don't think
since we're talking about, new listeners, viewers.
I don't think we have.
They don't know that you're the pundit of the people. They don't know why I'm the best.
Well, they didn't know that I was the mark of the masses back in the day.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut. Go for it. Why are you the best in the world?
Well, who does what we do, Ray?
No one.
Exactly. It's not just me, the moniker it goes to me, but it really has to do with a lot of, pretty much what we do here at HMG as far as we come on here, we do these live shows. Sometimes we're not feeling the best. Sometimes we got stuff going on. And, you can always count on us to just deliver like a live couple of hours for you.
Yeah.
And everybody else that's like a top podcaster or in this space, like a lot of them are pre-recorded. They can edit their stuff. If they say something that's not, whatever, it's not, maybe it's inappropriate or maybe it's just a mistake, they could go back and edit. And even the ones that do go live, can they be as entertaining on at the drop of a dime as we can? Can they turn anything into content? Can they turn mistakes into content?
No.
Like we often do.
No.
No, they can't.
And you know what?
And if I could just, if I could put myself over here.
Sure.
How many of those people, when they do that, are literally coming off a work shift, basically kicking their shoes off and doing a show? How many of them roll out of bed and just put on the headphones and do a show?
That's me.
Yeah.
Literally. I literally just roll. Every time I wake up on a Monday or Tuesday, guys, I go to sleep. I get home at like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm up doing effing Monday Night Raw. Like, I'm watching this shit, going to bed with it fresh in my mind, waking it up. Just splashing some water in my face, barely brushing my teeth, making my coffee, and just sitting down and going. It's not easy.
Who does that? But if anybody was to go back and watch this, they would think that we set all this up. We just produced it. Like, we talked about everything we were going to do. We planned everything we were going to say, you know, that we had a pre-show meeting talking about what we were, you know, they would think that. But no, we just accidentally do this and this happens. And like Liz says too, even the chat is part of the show and they have their own bits and we work them in.
Yeah. That's why we acknowledge them. They are part of the show. And this is a perfect segue. And this is, it's crazy because you just say that.
That's why it's almost like we're the best.
We take these things, right, Vet? We take these things and we just make new things. And speaking of new things, we take an old thing and make it new. What am I talking about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. Me and Vet's been doing this a long time. And what we're going to do is we're going to officially make Gary the third horseman on this show. It's happening. Gary is the third horseman in the show. Not only will Gary perpetually get his own intro theme, but my friend, he will lead us into the acknowledgments and we will continue. And ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to you the best elephant in the world. It is the one, the only, Gary! Look at him. Or her. We haven't really confirmed that yet, ladies and gentlemen. Can you turn Gary upside down? Can we take a look? No. Oh yeah, it's a him. It's a him. And ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we will
acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. You're gonna acknowledge me. You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling this song on. This is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be copacetic. It's gonna keep flowing as we acknowledge our friends and family. We look up in the heavens. We acknowledge MV Hitman, a.k.a. Media M5, a.k.a. the man that got the gabagool, Big Mike, up in heaven. My boy, that dude, Tim. The man that's got wood. And the one and only Larry Punk. The very thankful one, Michael Vasquez, is here, folks. We got the one and the only, the man who is, see, who does this?
That was cold-blooded.
It works. And then I asked Vet a question like, Vet, what are these testing on Lab Rat today?
New theme songs.
Yes! That is exactly what I was. We didn't put that together. Just happened. By the way, are you digging? Like, it's just like a cool vibe. Gary's Elephant Walk. As we walk into the show. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's perfect. It's slow. It's steady. I want to thank Jimmy T. This is Jimmy T's, DJ Jimmy T. DJ Mass Effect's creation here. From scratch. Paid for by.
Well, not scratch. I mean, it was an existing song that has existed for a long time.
So.
But other than that, yes.
Much like an elephant, I just paid him in peanuts.
That's right. Circus peanuts.
I love you, Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you, buddy. I really fucking love you. Jimmy, say what you will, man. Jimmy is fucking at least the fifth best here. Behind Gary. We have the mighty Bobo doing Illuminati things, folks. With so much Ava on the show lately, how do they not have a Buc-ee's sponsor? Oh, we'll discuss that, folks. A lot of Ava. If you first-time viewer, Ava is The Rock's daughter. She sucks. I don't know how she sucks with those teeth, but she does. Oh, wait, she doesn't? Well, all right. You know what? We're not getting into that.
You could suck certain things.
Right. Where the teeth don't really. Anyway, Frank's Pickleberry asked the biggest ass in all of HMG. Oh, yeah, we got the lovely Elizabeth says, hey, guys, I'm highly caffeinated. Yeah. So maybe a bumpy ride. She's so highly caffeinated, she threw an extra O in the LOL. Oh! Oh, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the dance one, the handsome one, the slash one, handsome dancing, slashing Dan Heffron. I can't talk. I'm congested a little bit today. I'm not sick. Paul, a.k.a. the shooter. It's here. Did I mention that Dan was dancing and handsome?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slashing.
And slashing. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what else we got here? Who else we got here? Oh, it is Peter Van Wyck. Hey, I told him the last time he jumped into our show. And what's up, Peter? Everybody say hello to Peter. He's new. He's kind of like new to the chat. And I told him, I said, he sounds like, it's like a spy name. You know, 006 or something like that, or 007. Where did I get 006 from? Peter Van Wyck. We gotta get him a moniker. Just give me a week. Unless unless that it makes something grow in your mind and heart, Vet, when you hear that name, Peter Van Wyck.
Nothing yet.
Okay. Peter, you'll become part of this hive mind, this much like Vecna, stick our gimmick in your mouth and just suck your soul out. You'll be part of us. Vecna. Speaking of Hitman, he's here in ghost form, ladies and gentlemen. He says, hello, friends. Get your shovels. Get your snow shovel. What, is it snowing where you are? In heaven? It snows in heaven? You never have to shovel ever, right, Vet? Where you live, you son of a bitch.
It doesn't snow here.
I hate you. I really do hate you for that, man. Snowing sucks. Penis. I got called a penis yesterday by my wife's best friend. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a little reindeer in the forest.
Penis, yeah.
So, huge penis. If you are a reindeer in the forest, a lady reindeer, and you have no hopes ever of escaping the musk that emanates from the man deer. He's a man and a deer. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. What's up, Jerome? Oh, what else we got here? Oh, it's hammer time. Charles the Hammer Evans. Or Alfred. When I hear Alfred, I think of Batman. Even though Alfred is Batman. So I call him that. I like Evans. Is that okay, Hammer? I still call you. Anyway, don't beat me up. Not today. Can't deal with that. We have the master and ruler of the world, who doesn't give a damn who you are. Zane Vicious. We got Kevin Marty. How you doing, eh? That's me, Kevin Marty.
I wonder what Kevin thinks of the ending of the episode today.
What episode? Night. The Stranger Things?
The NXT.
Oh. He's in the tellers, eh? Vito's working with that dumbass pizza guy, that wrestler. Fucking fruitcake.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I had beef with that punk?
No.
I made fun of him. I said, listen, he got all SJW and stuff on social media defending some loser. And I respectfully was like, dude, this guy's a loser. And you're a loser because your gimmick sucks. And we went back and forth, and then he got real personal. Offended. I don't know. Vito was working with him and stuff, and I was like, Vito, this guy stinks. I said on Twitter, this guy sucks. He's a sucky person. He's very sensitive. Little bitch. Little bitch, you pizza bitch. You little pizza bitch.
Hey, don't make life harder for your friends.
Nah, I'm fine. It's fine. Vito agreed. He's a bitch. This ain't Texas. There ain't no bitches in Texas, folks. He says, I love the Nintendo 64 theme. Might use that. What's the Nintendo 64 theme? You know video games.
Tight.
We got a full house here. Shit. St. Vicious. Everybody's here fucking today, man. Thank you guys for joining us. I think, ladies and gentlemen, no. Batting for the New York Yankees. Number two. I forget his name all the time. I'll remember it later. But what's his name again?
St. Texas? What?
This guy right here. I always forget this guy's name.
You always do.
Robinson. Number 2. Raymond. What's up, Al Robinson? Love you, buddy. And we have acknowledged everyone. Did I miss anyone, Vet?
Let's see. Nope, I don't think so.
Ooh, okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for the one. Van Wyck, are you here, Mr. Van Wyck? Okay. I drove in a Van Wyck the other day.
Oh.
What?
Last second.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is magnanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is effervescent. Ladies and gentlemen, he is absolutely glorious. It's Professor Chalbelo Veracruz. And now, ASMR. It's the 3 count. This is the 3 count. With the latest breaking news in pro wrestling, sports, pop culture, and more. Now back to Big Ray and the Vet. All right, what did I do here? I gotta shut this down. There we go. All right, it's the 3 count, folks. It is the 3 count. If you're a first time listener to 3 counts, where we basically break down more than 3 stories a day. It's the finish, but yet it's still the beginning. It's the end, but yet a new. I don't know. All right, Vet, we got a bunch of news here. We have so much news, so much important wrestling news. I can't contain myself. And
There's nothing, is there? There's not
Well,
one
it's
significant story, is there yet?
Listen, like we always say here, ladies and gentlemen, every news story in professional wrestling is just a rumor. It's up to you whether to. Anyway, I don't know. Josh is here though, folks. Dion couponer, slipping in late, Slipknot. All right, let's see what we got here. Wrestling Observer. You may have heard of those guys. Dave Meltzer. You know it's true. Dave Meltzer said the previous rumored Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns plans of WrestleMania. Did we not talk about the WrestleMania 42? Is probably not happening. Why are we laughing, folks?
I'm trying here. I'm trying.
I want you to. All right, I'm going to reread that again. On Wrestling Observer Radio with
Now wait. What day did this episode air? Because if it was any time before Friday, he gets a pass.
No, it's after. This is a news story.
well then.
So this is
I guess he doesn't get a pass.
So here we go. Dave Meltzer said the previous rumored Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns plans at WrestleMania 42 is probably not happening. The change happened last week when the WWE, decided to put the WWE title on Drew McIntyre. So what we have here is a news story of something that probably won't happen, but may still happen. So either way, he's not wrong. Did you want to see Roman Reigns and Cody again at WrestleMania? I'm over it.
It was,
No, right?
No, it was only supposed to happen once, and it happened twice.
They're both naughty and nice.
Mm.
We're past that season, right? I always find it a little sad when we get past it. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, maybe you have something now with I mean, what could potentially I mean, we've already done. The problem is, one thing I got nothing.
Okay. Well, for what it's
No,
worth,
I was gonna say, like, the problem with Roman's, you know, he had the belt for years and
penis?
he destroyed everybody. So a potential matchup with anybody is not that interesting.
He hasn't
The
destroyed.
only thing that,
He hasn't
like,
destroyed. He does. Okay.
he may not have destroyed everybody,
Mm.
but everybody that was around during that reign, and including Drew McIntyre, like a couple of times, right? Like,
He
remember
did.
the big Clash at the Castle thing, and
Clash at the Castle.
people were like, "Oh, this is gonna be the one." And Drew McIntyre's gonna win it in the castle in front of his family and shit. And all we got was him. Yeah, all we got was him singing with Tyson Fury or whatever.
You know, it was
It's like missionary position every single night.
yeah.
So nobody wants to see that.
How about him and Oba?
Oba and Roman, but why?
Because he wins the Rumble. And Roman,
Oba wins the Rumble.
yeah, Oba wins the Rumble.
He ain't gonna win the Rumble.
No, he wins the Rumble, and then Roman Reigns beats Drew McIntyre at Friday night's main event because they moved it to Friday. And then Roman's the champion, and then Oba wins the title at WrestleMania. I don't know. I'm doing a Dave Meltzer here. This probably might not happen.
Well, as long as we say that up front, probably.
Oh God, my friends, I don't get it. I don't understand. But for what it's worth, that Liv Morgan said on the Raw recap that Dominic Mysterio will be back soon, and they're just playing it safe with his injury. Do you miss Dominic Mysterio? Be honest, Vet. I know you're Dominic's biggest fan. You know I am a huge fan of Dominic Mysterio. Do you not miss him on your weekly television screen?
No, he was there 2 weeks ago.
Charles and Hammer wants to know who is talent relations at TNA.
Fuck. If he doesn't know, I don't know.
Well, you know, outside where they film the show, there's a little deli around the corner. The guy that owns that place, I think he's talent relations. I don't know.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right, we're gonna
Can I
have to
get
do
a sandwich.
We're gonna have to do. Oh man, what's your favorite sandwich, Red?
I don't know.
Okay,
But you ask all this all the time.
I know.
I don't really.
I know.
You know, any sandwich could potentially hit the spot at a certain time.
You know what? Fuck that, Vet. You get one hot dog. What are you putting on it?
Only one,
One hot dog.
but I could put anything.
Anything you want. What's your favorite toppings?
Well, there's gonna be some relish, I think.
Oh, love relish. Underrated.
Sometimes I only like ketchup and relish, but I would put mustard also. I could get everything, even kraut.
Even sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, and I say if I had a choice, if I could have just one because some people just want the ketchup. You know, Lab Rat's like no bread, no water, just meat. I would go.
Dan Heffron wants to put a Reuben on his hot dog.
Fuck yeah! Just put a hot dog in a Reuben sandwich.
Yeah, just put a whole sandwich as a hot dog topping. What? Look, nothing's stopping you. You're a grown man.
I think just chili and cheese whiz.
Oh, chili dogs is a different meal. I thought we were just
Is it
doing hot
really?
dogs.
It's a hot dog.
Yeah, you don't. Chili dog is not a hot dog. Chili dog's a chili dog.
So I'm going New York. I'm going onions and mustard.
I think this is good.
hot onions.
One with everything.
See, I like this right here. Relish, brown mustard, chili, raw onions, and kraut. Oh, man, that's good.
Get that brown mustard off of
Hey,
there.
just do me a favor, folks. Anyone in the chat, if you ever travel to New York and you're going to get yourself a dirty water dog, talk to me first, because not every dirty water dog cart is legit dirty water dog cart. And I will tell you, Professor's hot sauce, that is disgusting.
I wouldn't
Anyway.
necessarily.
Anywho, not only. Oh yeah, so how do you? It's all right. So do you care about Dominic Mysterio? You don't, right?
No, I don't. Like I said, he's barely been gone, and he's coming right back. So I don't think anybody's missing. Also, isn't the Raw recap just like one of them kayfabe shows?
Yeah, but they take stuff serious sometimes.
It was Liv Morgan wearing her glasses, so she's serious.
She's adorable. By the way, Liz, yes, New York dogs are snappy if you go to the right place. And when you look, when you see the guy open the gimmick with the water in there, the dogs in there have to be a reddish color. If they are kind of like a brownish color, do not order it. The sauerkraut has to be that bright color of kraut. If there's any browning in it, do not no. You know how much they charge for a hot dog in fucking Manhattan over here?
How much, Mr. De Niro?
You know how much? You talking to me? Is that what you did? Oh yeah, I do look at dinner. Fucking $5. $5 even $6 at times.
Oh, I did. I thought it was higher than that.
Can you fucking
that's pretty
believe
good.
that? For one fucking hot dog?
Well, what are you supposed to? It's
Bro,
2026. What are you
It's
supposed to charge?
$1.25. Go to
$1?
Papaya Kings. Yes.
Man, go to Costco.
Go to Papaya Kings. Grace Papaya.
Grace Papaya?
You have a Grace Papaya in
Hell
Sacramento?
no, of course not. Nobody does. That's New York.
Grace Papaya is the shit, bro. Hey, bodyslam.net, excuse me, you might have heard of them, says Tiffany Stratton is medically cleared and factored heavily into the road to WrestleMania with a possible return to the Royal Rumble. So we're getting Tiffy time back, Vet. Vet, has Tiffany Stratton's time, see what I did there? As a top star in the WWE's women's division, has it disappointed you in any way, Vet? Or is she what we always thought she was? Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Practice? Anyway, go.
Disappointed? No. I mean, in the sense that, yeah, we knew, we crowned her ass, right? So, but the thing is, we crowned her ass as a heel.
Not really much of an ass.
And they brought her up there and they stuck her with Nia Jax, and then
Dumb, man. Why they fucked her up?
yeah, and then a soft babyface turn.
Makes some
And
sense.
why? Yeah, why do we have to? What, a heel couldn't turn on another heel and stay a heel?
They're
So
heels.
yeah, it's exactly. So I'm disappointed that they don't know what her character is. I think that's, I just keep saying that over and over these days. They don't know what the characters are.
Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry, Vet. Did I not do this right? How do we do the kayfabe injury report? Do we have a catch-up packet?
We have to be covering TNA for that. It only works.
So you got Brandon. Whoop.
Yeah.
The
Anybody can
impact
do it.
attack.
Anybody could do it, but it's got to be TNA.
Okay. The impact attack. She's disappointed me, Vet, and it's everything that you said. If she came in like a shitty heel, still using daddy's money to pay off people to fucking interfere for her matches, that would have been cool.
I got a question.
Yeah, man.
Is there any blonde white woman that doesn't do a moonsault and have a fucked up knee now? We got Charlotte, we got Tiffany, we got Soul. Like, who else? Any other white blondes that do moonsaults and fuck their legs up?
Across all companies too, I'm thinking. No. I think every single one that does the stupid moonsault from the ring to the outside gimmick to the floor has a bad knee.
Yeah.
My knees are shot.
Now Blake Monroe's a white blonde, but she doesn't really do a moonsault.
She doesn't have to. She's
Right.
glamour. She's the glamour.
Right. And she's got an English accent.
She gets over a character. Some dude named Roy Rogers, is it? He says something like that.
Yeah, Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers. Rip him.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Rip him, brother. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't Hulk Hogan just Hulk Hogan in those movies? It never made sense.
That would be silly.
Rip,
you don't want No Holds Barred to be silly, Ray.
Oh, Alexa Bliss. Does she have a bad knee? It's a blonde that doesn't have a bad knee.
But she doesn't do the moonsault to the floor. She does like the Twisted Bliss as a finish. She might have fucked up me.
I don't know. This is hilarious. Anyway, I'm not reading it out loud, but it's hilarious. The artist has finally returned. It's not just the whites. Kept Kelani Jordan.
Well,
Except
she'll have
Kelani.
her. She's on her way to a knee injury. She'll be wearing that. She'll be wearing the Stone Cold brace before long.
Roy Rogers made some good sandwiches back in the. That doesn't exist anymore, right? Roy Rogers.
I don't know.
Anyway, speaking of people that don't exist anymore, Adam Copeland. I'm just kidding. Not only will there be a new Adam Copeland memoir, you may have heard of this guy. His name is Edge. PW Insider notes, the Insider, you pay for this, notes it will have an audiobook release. Who gives a shit? All right. Also,
He's reading it.
he's reading it. Can you imagine? With that stupid Canadian accent. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiots! That's another Canadian. Steve Macklin. They also say, PW Insider also says, Steve Macklin, you may have heard of this guy, it's in TNA, has come to terms with what? What?
So we always call him Burt Macklin because of the character from Parks and Rec, but go ahead.
Funny that you say that. So every time you do the show and you call him Burt Macklin, it just never goes, that's who it is. So when I read this right now as Steve Macklin, I'm like, who the fuck is Steve? Wait, it's Steve Macklin, not Burt Macklin. All that came into my head because I watch and I listen to the Impact Attack every single week with the Vet and Brandon and Gary. He's come to terms with a new deal with TNA, and what they said was described to them as an extension deal that he currently. All right, so they basically extended his contract, so on and so forth. All right, Vet, Burt Macklin, over or not over?
Not over.
Yeah, okay. According to the Fightful Select, AEW signed independent talent. I don't know what the hell this is. Tate Vic. I'm going to spell the damn name. Tatevik. Tate Vic, right?
One word?
Tatavik? Yeah, one word. Tatevik.
Okay.
Tate and Vik. It's all one word.
Okay.
Last fall, she hasn't been used on TV yet. Who the fuck is Tate Vic? Who the fuck is this guy? Have you heard of this person?
No. I mean, maybe, but I'm not familiar with the work, so.
I mean, you have heard it. You even know who.
I may have seen that name floating around, but I don't know who to put to it.
Oh, I'll give you a quick look at Tate Vic. I think it's only fair for the fans and the friends of the family. So this is Tate Vic. Okay. I don't.
Yeah, possibly I've seen this person, but she looks like a lot of other people, so I can't really. Can't really be sure.
I just like she's a handsome woman. Is it fair to say? Hey, yo. All right. I don't know, man. Never heard of Tate Vic before. Maybe she's good. Who knows?
So AEW signed her, is what you're saying.
Yeah, But they haven't used it on TV yet. That's the news. Anyway, speaking of people that I haven't seen on TV in a while, me personally, Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel, and Myron Reed may be done with TNA, vet. Oh no.
Yeah, because I guess we were talking about Killer Kelly getting not renewed or whatever, and that's like his woman, so he's working on a handshake deal. He's not going to stick around. The fourth rascal.
So wait a second. What about this dude? The kid that was in WWE. Is he not there?
Yeah,
with
what
them?
about him?
He's not a fifth rascal, fourth rascal?
No, there's only 3 rascals. And
That
Myron
Myron
Reed was
Reed.
like the bonus rascal.
Ah.
And then, but the point is, it's personal. They're not, if they're not going to bring in Killer Kelly, he's not going to stick around.
Is she worth it?
It's not a question of worth it. It's like TNA from top to bottom completely mismanages their roster. So I don't think it matters whether anybody stays or goes.
Well, I guess maybe the faction, who knows? Maybe the faction will show up on AEW or ROH. Do they still do AEW Dark AEW?
They did. Actually, they did an episode when they went overseas recently.
Did they?
It's kind of like a little throwback, but I don't think they don't regularly do it anymore.
When did AEW debut? What year? 2019?
Yeah.
This company's been alive for 7 years. Oh,
Yep.
God. Oh, God!
Yep. Everybody, including you, said they'd be shut down.
I did.
Here they are.
You know what I didn't calculate? And I have to say I was wrong.
Tony Khan's money.
The bottomless pit that is Tony Khan of cash.
Yeah.
I don't think I realized how rich they are.
Yeah.
He's probably funding. I want you to wrap your head around this and tell me if I'm wrong. He's probably funding the entire AEW thing on interest accrued on one of his bank accounts. That's like, you know how you have fun money or spending money? Like just fucking go to the movies money, or not even that, just fucking, I'll buy a shark onesie. That's AEW is the shark onesie of pro wrestling.
Yep. He'll be around as long as he wants it to.
I'll just put this up on the screen. All right. There is no hashtag for Professor. There will be no we want rascals for TNA. Anywho, to finish up this thing, it says they're no longer advertising Reed for a match against Leon Slater. As per PW Insider, and the rest of the Rascals group seemingly have had their contracts come up in 2025. So it looks like, veteran, there is that's it. The Rascals are done. Do they own that name? I think they do own the name, right? Because they took it to, did they take it to WWE or no? I don't know how that works.
No, they didn't. No, they absolutely didn't. And only 2 of them went. Because Trey Miguel never left.
That's the guy, Trey Miguel. Yeah. All right. I mean, that's about it. There's nothing really. It's nothing. Oh no! What did I just fucking do here? Damn it! Give me a second, vet. Ah, shit! I just closed out all my notes. Can you just say something for like literally 2 minutes, or a minute?
I didn't even know that you had notes.
I always have notes.
You always have notes.
Yeah, I systematically have notes.
Well, I mean, I knew you were looking at the news stuff, but
yeah. Well, those are my notes.
Oh, those are your notes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was kind of just treading water there for a while,
Yeah,
just
it
saying a
sucks.
bunch of stuff
It
and
really
then
does
asking me
suck,
what I
'cause
think about it.
I was literally just about to go back in the day. Now it's just not loading.
How is it not loading?
it's going. The circle's going like that forever. That's all right.
We are the best in the world.
The best in the world. Why is this one page not
So,
fucking loading?
This is a fully produced show. We've planned all this out ahead of time, actually.
Okay.
We even planned out these technical difficulties.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I just made this up, folks, because
Yeah.
I had a fart. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a long fart. Let's go. Let's jump at the time machine. The Pro Wrestling Reflection time machine, ladies and gentlemen. Where we go back in the day. Back today. But not today. It's yesteryear.
You got to come back with me, Marty.
What does he say? What do you mean, Doc? I don't know.
Yeah.
What? My kids are black in the future? I don't know what he said. Anyway, veteran, it is time to go back, way back to this day oh, wait, I forgot the fucking, man, I'm off today. Still the best in the world, though. I'm one of the best in the world. To this day, professional wrestling history. Let's go.
Will you stop? What you gonna do? Boobies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Alrighty then, folks. This is my favorite segment of the show. This is where we take a day back today. Day? Back in day. The day. Back. Anyway, we're going back to 1990 something, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, it is January 14th, 1992. And we are back in WCW. At a WCW worldwide taping in Marietta, Georgia, Arn Anderson defeated the Z-Man. You may have heard of him, formerly Tom Zink of the WWE, or the WWF at the time, to win the WCW Championship. I'm sorry, Television Championship.
Can you imagine?
Now
They weren't that far off. They might have had to put the belt on the Z-Man at some point.
Well, now with that being said, Vet, your thoughts on the Z-Man holding any major title anywhere?
It's funny.
Isn't it?
I find it cute and funny.
Tom Zank, half of the Can-Am connection.
Yeah. Tom Zank sounds, it's an interesting sounding name.
Should have just kept the Tom Zank. What the Z-Man? Was that
The Z-Man.
That's a very late 90s, I think,
But it was early 90s, and the funny part is, like, if you just said it's Tom Zank and then they nicknamed him Z-Man for merchandise purposes.
Sure. Sure.
But he just was the Z-Man. Like, there was no mention of his name, right?
That was his name. His
His
name was Z and his
Z-Man.
last name was Man.
It was like a takeoff on He-Man, right? Like, he
Right. Sure.
kind of looked like...
Like when he was born, his mother looked at him and says, "I will call you Z." His father's
Neil
name
before
was,
Z.
his father's name was Arman.
Armin.
Oh man, WCW in 1992. That was Mr. ZN. Yeah, that works. That works. They're cold blooded. Let's go to 2001, Fed. Now we're talking. In 2001, WCW's Sin pay-per-view took place in Indianapolis, Indiana. Wow. So I want you to listen to this roster here. All right.
Everybody put down your coffee and listen.
Just listen. Just really listen to this roster, folks. This is 2001 WCW. This is a pay-per-view. Here we go. Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare defeated Diamond Dallas Page and Kevin Nash to win the WCW tag team titles.
Yeah.
Ming, you may have heard of him,
Yeah.
won the WCW Hardcore title in a triple threat match against Crowbar and Terry Funk.
Awesome. Hall of Fame right there. 3 Hall of Famers.
And in the main event of the evening,
No
Scott
other matches.
Steiner.
It was a 3-match show.
That's it. That's all you had. Scott Steiner retained the WCW World Heavyweight title in a 4-way match against Jeff Jarrett, Just Road Warrior Animal, and Sid fucking Vicious.
Can we go back and watch this on Netflix now, or have they not uploaded WCW yet?
I think we have a we have a couple of this works. Let me see. Or you could do the every time we tell a joke, I should do the laugh track. Oh, boy.
Tennessee Couponer says he bought the WCW Sin pay-per-view.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
And that was the worst injury he's ever seen live. Was that the one?
I was gonna finish reading here.
Oh, okay.
So the event is perhaps best known for the horrific injury by Sid Vicious when he jumped off the little middle turnbuckle and came up with let's just say a licorice leg. When I saw that, so I did see that thing.
Well, you saw that, but I don't even remember. See, the funny thing about it is that the way they phrase it, they said this pay-per-view is best remembered for that. This pay-per-view ain't remembered for that. That is remembered for that. I don't remember what pay-per-view that was until this, until today.
Can I just tell you? I actually thought I forgot this was at a pay-per-view, just like you're saying. I thought it was at like a Monday Nitro.
Yeah. Or something. Or some pay-per-view. I don't know it was Sin. It could have been Greed. For all I know.
Bro, that was remember when who was it? Was it Anderson Silva? Remember that UFC pay-per-view where he gave the white boy the leg kick? And his fucking leg continued to wrap around this dude's. Oh my God. It's just ligaments and skin holding it together. Oh.
It's gross when these things happen.
I can see blood. I can see fucking people cut open. But there's something about a broken bone that fucking does it to me. I have a couple of them. My most famous one is this one. That finger never fucking got fixed. Broke it over Dominican's head in a boxing match. Dominicans have hard heads. In 2006, Bryan Danielson, you may have heard of him, won the FIP World Heavyweight title in a triple threat match. I don't even know what the fuck FIP is. Is that ROH? Anyway, against Roderick Strong and Homicide, and then would retain the ROH World Heavyweight title against Chris Hero, who had recently been signed by CZW, in the main event of ROH Hell Freezes Over in Philadelphia. Earlier in the day, CZW held an afternoon of main events in a nearby New Al. There's so much. What is going on here? Anyway, we had Nigel McGuinness, Austin Aries, Roderick Strong, all these people on the fucking. Nobody cares.
Nothing happened.
Ric Flair in 2008. Oh, God! Defeated William.
Why would you want to get married, motherfucker?
I've been married 20 times. Oh, God. I wonder if he did that when he finished. Oh, God.
Of course.
Some decorum here, as the professor would say. To be fair, Ric Flair defeated William Regal in a career-threatening match. What? In a career-threatening match, I'm reading that right, on WWE Raw from the Mobile Arena in Alabama, from Mobile, Alabama. Mr. McMahon, you may have heard of that guy. Remember him? He had issued an ultimatum to Flair the day of after Survivor Series in 2000, stating that the next match he lost would bring an end to his career. So this would lead into the match at WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels.
Yes,
correct?
I remember this.
Yeah, man, some good
That's how a
stuff.
retirement angle should be done.
Yeah, he was fighting for his wrestling career, and then
And every match is career threatening.
and
And
guess
you get
what?
to bill it as that. Could this be Ric Flair's last match? Better buy a ticket and see so you can say you were there.
And the
Oh,
best
no,
part
he
about
did
this-
beat Carlito. Oh, okay. Well, okay, good. Dodge a bullet there.
Well, I was gonna say that the best part about this whole thing is that after he retired, he continued to have another 20-year career at TNA.
Right. Well, not all
Okay.
of it was. Not all of it was at TNA. Couple years.
Speaking of TNA, Vet, in 2007, in the main event of TNA's Final Resolution pay-per-view, Christian Cage, you may have heard of him, defeated Abyss and Sting in a three-way elimination match to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He would be the last NWA champion under the TNA banner. Also on the show, Chris Sabin won a regular triple threat match against Christopher Daniels and Jerry Lynn to win the X Division Championship, and Bob Backlund made a bizarre debut. Or I don't remember Bob Backlund ever in TNA, but I remember those matches with Chris Sabin and fucking Christopher Daniels and Jerry Lynn and all this. This is around the time that I'm really loving some TNA. Don't you wish you were reviewing that TNA now? But
Maybe. Because I bet at that time, the alpha male Monty Brown was still on the show. And then I'd be saying the exact same things that I was saying then that I say about Moose, but I'd be saying it now because
yeah,
I'd be doing
Monty
it then.
Brown. Monty Brown, man, that guy was electric. I mean, his finisher, the pounce, period. That was one of my favorite fucking. Remember when he came over? Oh, I was so angry. Folks in the chat, do you remember this?
Okay.
Do you remember when when he came over to the WWE? And we're going to be reviewing NXT, folks, for people that join us for the first time. We got quite a few people viewing live right now, so thank you for joining us here. I don't know what the hell we did wrong this week, but neither here nor there. Monty Brown comes over to WWE. I'm like, this dude's going to be the next World Heavyweight Champion. They put him on ECW, and then they take away the pounce. They took away his finisher.
Did they take away the pounce? I thought he did
100%
the pounce.
they took. Yes. Nope.
Chat.
Nope.
Chat.
Professor, am I wrong or am I right? When
I think he
Monty
did the
Brown,
pounce.
and then they took, and they what did they name him?
Marquise Corvon.
Marquise
What the hell was
Corvon.
that bullshit?
I think I fought a guy named Marquise Corvon in junior high school for stealing my bag of hot chips.
How dare.
Hot potato chips. Remember the Bontons with they had the black lettering with the red flames?
Well, that's definitely worth fighting over, but
Was it the lariat? They gave him like a shit finish. Dark Side Caster says Monty should have been pushed to the moon, but Jarrett's ego wouldn't allow it. What does Jarrett have to do with it? Was Jarrett
well, Jarrett was the champ and he was running everything at the time. And he just
Okay.
wouldn't have Monty put him over, or he wouldn't put Monty over.
Professor says I think he used the pounce in the ECW to set up. So the reason why
Yeah, he definitely did.
it was a power bomb artist.
Yeah.
But
But
they gave him the power bomb. He never used the pounce because it was awkward
No,
to
he
do
used the
in a
pounce.
WWE. I'm telling you.
no, I'm saying as he did the pounce in the match. I'm not saying he
Probably.
finished the guy with him. And he used the alpha bomb in TNA. It's
Not the same.
the point is you never knew how Monty Brown could beat you. He could beat you any number of ways.
Oh man, at that time the WWE
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
so fucking frustrating, man.
No, it was a very frustrating time, and I have a story about being at WrestleMania and wanting to hug Monty Brown, but I didn't get a chance to. But it is what it is. And then Unfortunately, he had to leave the business entirely to take care of his sister's kids.
God bless him. I wonder how he's doing. Did he?
He did a cool promo. He did a cool promo for Lance Archer one day on Twitter. Remember? Didn't we talk about that like a couple years ago? And I was like, he still got it.
I don't think so. Oh yes, he did. On Twitter, yes. Did he ever make it onto SmackDown, a video game, SmackDown versus Raw?
Only 08.
Oh, so he was on it. Okay. I wasn't really sure about that. Marquise Corvan. This doesn't even sound right. Anyway, let's move past this bullshit. Caitlyn in 2013, may have heard of her. Caitlyn defeated Eve Torres for the WWE Championship, the Divas Championship on Raw.
I like Caitlyn.
Like to make out with her?
Yeah.
I always thought Eve Torres was very, very pretty.
Weren't John Cena and Zack Ryder fighting over her or something?
They were.
Which is weird.
That was actually, if I'm correct, the beginning of the end of Zack Ryder's push in the WWE.
He never had a push. There was never a push.
Later on, he did when Kane pushed him in a wheelchair down a flight of stairs.
A career push, then.
Oh, no, not really. They tried to give him a push at WrestleMania. I was there at WrestleMania when he won the IC title.
Yeah, but
huge.
You can't call that a push if the next night.
Oh, radio, give me everything I know. 2014, Vet. Go ahead, Vet. What are you going to say? No, you want to say something. Go ahead.
The moment has passed. The moment has
please
passed.
Say it. Please.
Ray, we're the best in the world. You can't do this.
2014, Mae Young passed away from natural causes at the tender age of 90. Young had a legendary wrestling career, competing over 8 different decades. She became a Triple Crown winner in the NWA, winning their Florida, United States, and World Tag Team Championships. However, Young will be fondly remembered for her memorable and entertaining gimmick where she was Miss Royal Rumble 2000, and she's in the bikini contest. Her relationship with Mark Henry, as she had Mark Henry's hand, and of course getting Olympic slammed by Kurt Angle and driven through a table by the Dudley Boys. Young was inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame, and the Mae Young Classic Tournament was introduced by the WWE in her memory in 2017, which was originally supposed to be the Moolah tournament, until they found out that Moolah basically used to abuse those girls and use them as hookers. So,
yeah, they found that out.
they just recently, motherfuckers. Moolah was
the only people that didn't know that was M&M's.
The M&M's, the candy?
Yeah. Remember they pulled that sponsorship from the...
I don't remember that.
It was like we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then they were going to have like a Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, and then they were like, M&M was like, what? She did what?
I don't remember that. That's awesome.
So WWE had to change the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Richard Bronson Vickery in the house. He says, the pimp bitch has the battle royal. I don't know what that means. He's talking all this lingo. 2017, the first night of the Tournament of the Crown, the very first WWE United Kingdom champion, kicked off in Blackpool, England. 16 competitors fought for a chance to advance in the tournament. Trent Seven, you may have heard of him, defeated H.C. Dyer. I don't even know who the fuck these people are. In the opening match. Pete Dunne, you may have heard of that guy. I wonder what happened to him. And Tyler Bate, Jordan Devlin, and Wolfgang, and Mark Andrews were all victorious in their matches in the opening night of this historic event. Now, in 2018, Pete Dunne, I guess he ended up winning the title, retained the WWE United Kingdom Championship against the great Joseph Connors. Never heard of that guy in my life, Fed. Who is Joseph fucking Connors? I'm serious. I don't know who that is.
Well, like everybody basically in that tournament, he was some white guy with a beard.
I don't know. Just idiocy.
It was I remember that stuff. I don't think he did win. I believe the person that won the tournament was Tyler Bate. If I remember correctly.
I think you're right. I wonder what happened to him too.
I don't know. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. I don't know what happened to them.
I heard they went over to Mexico and wrestled there, but we never heard of them.
Think?
Yeah, I heard. That's what I heard. Tijuana. Anyway, Pete Dunne retained. All right, so he retained the United Kingdom Championship against Joseph Connors, and Travis Banks. You may have heard of him. Retained the Progress title in a Progress Chapter 67. Don't touch me in Birmingham. I don't even know what the fuck any of that means, Fed. Help me. I'm serious. Why?
I can't. All you need to know is these were all white guys with beards. That's all you need to know.
Let's go to 2019, Vet. Bobby Lashley, formerly Moose, defeated Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in a triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship from a Raw in Memphis.
Really?
Yeah.
These things happen.
All right, folks. We know the notable deaths, so let's talk about some notable birthdays, folks. And maybe some of these people are still alive. I know one of these people definitely is still alive. And that's Tough Guy. Did you just say Tough Guy at the same time?
I did, yeah. We're the best in the world.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, born in 1950. Very sweet man. Very sweet. I met him at a convention in New Jersey. And that guy had the biggest hands I've ever seen on a human being. Just the thickest fingers. Take that as you wish. His wife is very happy. Ernest the Cat Miller, born in 1964. Matt Riddle. Bro. Another cool guy when I met him at MLW. Sweetheart of a man. And Casey Catanzaro, an original member of the K-Sounds, born in 1990. And I forgot to mention Matt Riddle, born in 1986. Now, Vet, as we all know, when we jump into NXT, we play the theme song of the World Heavyweight Champion, right? And it has been Oba Femi for the last couple of weeks. But unfortunately, Vet, we don't have a champion. Darn. So I had to pick the other world champion. What am I talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for NXT. That's all I had. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening as we break down NXT January. What date is it? January 13th, 2026. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are more than halfway through this decade, and we are talking some WWE developmental right here, as we do every single Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the Next Level Wrestling Review, and this is your NXT recap. That's the... Yeah, go ahead.
I want Dark Side Caster to know he's not above a timeout.
What happened? What did he do?
He said, AKA the true prodigy.
Who, Jay-Z Jane?
Yeah.
She's great. I don't understand.
You will not call her the prodigy.
She's the best in the world.
Ray, you might have to give yourself a timeout. Do I have to call Scott Woodford in here?
No. Where is Scott?
Right.
Scotty? That's the missing piece. J12. Haven't watched NXT since they went to CW. They don't have a champ? Well, Scott, you know what? I think it's fair, before you even jump into this, Vet, to let people know that last week at New Year's Evil, Oba Femi defeated who did he fucking beat?
That one guy.
Flippy Jones, right? Flippy Jones Brown. He beat him, and then he took the belt, and he did the fucking, and then he put the belt in the ring, and then he said, put the spotlight on it. They put the spotlight on the belt. People are yelling in the background. You know, Ava's going.
This all happened off camera, by the way.
All off camera. And then the fucking, for some reason, DJ Izzi or whatever comes in, and he's yelling at fucking The Rock's daughter, the Pebble. And he's like, hey, you won't believe what Oba Femi did. She's like, did he go? And she's like, no, he did that. Yeah, but then he also left the belt. And he left NXT as the world champion, vacating the title. So the title is officially vacant. Vet, take it away.
Well, that catches J12 up on everything he needs to know.
Yeah, I love pancakes too, by the way, Dark Side Caster.
And apparently, after this, after he left that belt in the ring, it just laid there all week because at the beginning of this episode, Ava comes in and picks it up.
You asshole. I was literally drinking coffee when you said that. That made me laugh.
Hey, you can't just turn it over to me. I might be the
coming
best
out
in the
my
world.
eyeballs,
Yeah, can you imagine like the guy sweeping up, like just sweeping around the
Sweeping
belt?
around it.
Yeah.
No, it's Anatoly. You know who Anatoly is?
Is that the guy from the Apollo?
No, Anatoly's the YouTuber. He's the YouTuber that he dresses up like a little maintenance guy, and he's all small, and he's like, I can lift more weight than you, and he fucking is like jacking up like 600 pounds and shit. Like he's like a power lifter that goes undercover in gyms.
Oh,
And his broom, he has a weight strapped to the broom, and he holds it like a regular broom, and he hands it off to these weightlifters, and like it's like really heavy. Anybody know Anatoly? Anatoly, he's great. Anyway, wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling, except not really. So Ava just comes in, picks up the belt. Everyone's here. It's one of those like, we're calling all the talent out here for a meeting, and they all get around the ring.
Sorry, Bobo knows who I'm talking about. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. And, everyone else is there. Ricky Saints comes out with the entrance. He says, all right, I'm here. Hand the belt over. And she's like, no, we're going to have a 6-man ladder match on February 3rd.
J12 made me choke, you motherfucker.
Stop trying to do stuff while people are. Sorry. So it's the 6-man ladder match, and they're going to have qualifying matches for this ladder match.
So it's going to be a tournament.
Sort of.
Fuck.
Well, it's not really a tournament per se. Like, the people only move on to the ladder match when they win. They don't have to beat several guys to get to the ladder match. They have to get to the match to beat several guys.
That if they fucking show a graphic with standings, what do you call it, with brackets, it's a tournament.
Well, they didn't yet, so
they will.
No, you know how they do these. They show like a ladder, and then they have like a bunch of shadows, and then the shadows get filled in one at a time, you know?
Is that what they're doing?
That's usually how they do it.
Until you get to
classic wrestling.
Until you get to the top Shao Kahns there.
Yes. You suck.
Yes.
What
was
Keanu Carver?
What was the forearm guy again?
There was Goro. There was Kintaro.
No, Goro.
There was a Minotaur named Motaro.
No, I'm talking about the original.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Here's a forearm giant named Keanu Carver beating everybody up.
Yeah, who is this? It's Ofa Remy. Ofa Femi?
Yes.
We got a new Oba Femi.
I love that they would expect that anybody's name else in the world is Keanu.
Should be a cat, right?
Yeah.
That movie is so underrated, folks. Sorry.
Well, anyway. So yeah. Let's see, what do we have here? Lola Vice and Kelani Jordan are walking, and Ava's walking. She's with Robert Stone. In the background, we see Tony D'Angelo walking.
Oh, why is he walking?
Then we get our match of Kelani Jordan versus Lola Vice. During this match, the culling arrives in picture at the building. This match is
Long match.
Pretty long.
It's
all right.
Right? So, I hate to say this. Am I going crazy here? Kelani Jordan. Is she getting better?
Better at what?
Wrestling.
She didn't talk this time.
But just the wrestling.
That's probably just what's confusing you. She didn't say anything.
No. I mean the wrestling. Like
wrestling.
Yeah, I think she looks like she's getting better, like cleaner. And there were some mistakes between the two girls here and there that wouldn't stick out to a regular watcher who's mostly gonna be on their phone, kind of watching out the corner of their eye. But I was like, man, this is a long match, but I wasn't bored. I was actually invested.
It's all Lola Vice.
Listen, my favorite part is when Kelani Jordan, she grabs a rope and she pins Lola Vice, and Lola Vice is shaking her legs. Did you see that? You know what I'm talking about? And the refs start shaking, and the refs, that's what got the referee's attention when she tried to. Anyway, tell them what happened.
Well, yeah, Kelani was trying to cheat. So she grabbed the rope. The referee was like, hey, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't.
And then she got up and she got backfisted.
Sounds like a good night. Anyway. Yeah, Lola kicks. So I don't know if anybody throws that spinning back fist better than Lola Vice. It looks good when she does it. I like the match.
Probably because she just hits you with it.
You think it's stiff? You think she's going all in?
I mean, look, if you can't take a back fist, just get out of the business.
A potato?
Yeah, I would just tell him, just give it to me.
You know what the king of
I'll turn my head as best I can.
You know what the king of potatoes is? Tommy Wonder from the Pro Wrestling Reflection. He's known for throwing potatoes in the ring. Ask Travis Fultz. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about working?
Listen, he hit me with a fucking potato at Yankee Stadium. It's a long story.
Okay. Well, this is the opposite of a long story. It's a speed match. It's Tavion Heights, who wants to get to new heights, and Jasper, who doesn't even need 5 minutes. That's the gist of both their promos that they cut here, which was almost as long as the match. Yeah. But it's a match, and Shiloh Hill was watching intently.
Mm-hmm.
Black hole slam. Jasper wins.
Great finisher.
And then afterwards, Pillman Jr. runs in and gives a coronation to Tavion Heights to continue their
feud.
Yeah, heated rivalry. These guys will be on an episode of WWE Rivals on A&E before you know it.
Again, my biggest gripe about putting that belt. By the way, Jasper Troy, who's a very big, dangerous-looking man with chains.
He's got a chain.
I mean this with no disrespect, sir, but you need to add some bass to your voice when you cut a promo. Sorry, somebody needs to tell you that.
I think they did.
You got to add.
I'm sure
more
the
bass.
Undertaker told him that. He said,
"Speak slower, speak a little slower. Maybe add some rasp. Do something, dude. Like you're like, hey, I'm Jasper Troy. I'm gonna kick your ass." This doesn't fucking work for his character. That's just me. And we have said this twice, I think, in the past. Putting this belt on Jasper Troy is the biggest fucking mistake ever, because eventually he has to lose it, and you're gonna beat this monster in less than 5 minutes, and then he's no longer a monster. He's just a big fat guy.
I solved it. He takes the NXT Speed Championship and leaves it in the middle of the ring and walks out.
He could. That's right. You know what? All jokes aside, he could say, I'm bigger than this Speed Championship. Nobody's going to beat me in less than 5 minutes. So that's why I'm going for the WCW. I mean, the North American Championship.
No. Keep going on that. Keep going on that line.
I'm going for the WCW hardcore title. I don't know.
At Sin.
That's Sin. 2001. This company's gonna be around forever. Yeah, I can see him do that. Like, just run through everybody and be like, "Look, this is great. This is a great starting point for me." You can't beat this guy in less than 5 minutes unless you hit him with a fucking car in the ring.
Right.
How you get a car?
Yeah,
in the ring?
usually it would take guys like Ricky Saints like sometimes 8 or 9 minutes to beat him.
Maybe even 12. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But you
We
can't
don't factor in the commercial breaks on the.
Listen, monkeys in the truck. You cannot, and the monkeys in the boardroom. I mean to say, you cannot beat this guy. He needs to relinquish that title and challenge for like the North American belt.
Oh, you know who's gonna beat him is the French guy.
The Fleur. Oh, I fucking forgot. I was gonna get that soundbite and cut it up and be like, Le Fleur. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. I'm gonna cut it up for next week.
Just like the Sky.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. I call him old French baggy mask.
Hey, well, there's a story behind that. We'll get to that in a second.
French
Ava
baggy
sorts out the women's tag teams. They're all in there being women's tag teams, and she's like, "All right, I'll deal with you guys."
The Fleur.
Pillman Jr. annoys Chase U. I just wrote that. Stax comes in, and then Miles.
And Stax annoys everybody.
Yeah, Stax is. What else can you say? There's nothing to say. Then Miles Bourne tells Robert Stone that he wants one of the qualifying matches. Like, you definitely better put me in the qualifiers for that ladder match.
Miles is getting a little ornery.
Yeah, he's not going to sit back and take this fucking shit. I'm serious.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
That's basically Miles Bourne, but with the speech impediment. So Elio LaFleur has a backstory about the mask, Ray.
Tell me about it.
Well, you see, there was this luchador who I forgot. And he used to come to France all the time and have seminars.
Something nacho something.
Yeah, and he said, whoever's my best student at these seminars will win my mask. And this guy won the mask. So even though it doesn't fit him properly, out of respect, he must, honor his mentor, whoever it is that we don't remember. And that's why the mask doesn't fit right.
Are you shitting me? He said that? I didn't read any of the subtitles.
Well, he didn't talk anything about how the mask fits. That's all you.
Son of a bitch. I thought he...
But everything else I said, everything else about the story.
You motherfucker. You fucking had me there. Holy shit. I'm like, he really said that shit?
No, he didn't say it, but he explained. He didn't know that the story part is true. He did say the seminar, the contest, he won the mask.
Okay.
That's his teacher's mask. That part is all true. Yeah. Yeah, he did not mention it not fitting right.
Oh, man. That shit is baggy.
Yeah. So that's that.
Nacho Libre, that guy.
Get that corn out of my face.
Oh.
So, Ethan Page and Ava, more Ava, this is the night of Ava's.
You must.
Yeah, they're discussing some titles, like how Ethan Page has a title and doesn't want to defend it, and how he feels like he should be a contender in the ladder match. And she's like, but you're already the North American champion. And he's like, so? And she's like, well, even if you won the title, you'd still have to vacate this one. And I'm like, since when was that ever a rule? You keep deciding who has to vacate titles and stuff. I mean, don't you go around calling people something 2 belts all the time? Like Becky 2 belts, Soul 2 belts. Anybody that has 2 belts gets to have 2 belts, but if Ethan Page wins one, not that I'm defending him, but if Ethan Page wins the NXT title and the North American title, he's got to give up the North American title. Since when?
No.
Well, she said.
Well, she's wrong. Sorry.
Well, anyway, he's going to defend that title against the guy with the baggy mask.
He's going to lose that belt next week. You know that, right?
That's right.
The flu.
Unless they just do the thing they always do, where they're just like, "Oh, he took him to the limit."
No, they're not gonna beat. They're not gonna listen. They're not gonna debut this kid and have this kid lose after all the vignettes, right? They're gonna
Yeah,
really
they'll
make
beat
this.
They will
can't.
beat him. You want to bet?
You want to bet? I'll bet you Gary.
I have to bet in favor of Ethan Page. Now who's the motherfucker?
I am the motherfucker. No, I don't think Ethan Page is gonna win this match. I think they're gonna put the belt on this stupid kid.
No,
All
he's
right.
gonna get beat.
He's gonna make it the French championship. The main plate's gonna be a baguette. Or
So he's
croissant.
gonna immediately become a heel and just
fucking make it. I'm the best Frenchman in North America. Oh,
you know it would be good
what would be good?
if he beats Ethan Page, and then he mysteriously, immediately, a guy that has the exact same build as Ethan Page shows up wearing that mask and defending that title in all the places, and we never see that guy again. Like they just ship him back to France quietly, and then
That's too good. It's too good.
we've already got enough people with masks
making
pretending they're somebody else, though, like on Raw and stuff.
When is the last time a masked man, a legit masked wrestler, was a world heavyweight champion in a major company?
Rey Mysterio,
How long ago was that?
23 years.
I don't know. The mask gimmick doesn't really go over. Doesn't really get over.
It could.
Oh, actually, do you count Penta? Because he was TNA champion.
No.
All right.
No, I don't even remember that. Nobody remembers that.
Everybody remembers that. Sports Illustrated remembers that. Bleacher Report
Police
remembers that.
Police Report remembers that.
Dave Meltzer remembers
It's
that.
not just me remembering that.
Everybody remembers that. Ben Hameen, he remembers that.
Yeah, he's at a major company, so. Blake Monroe is walking, and then she makes an entrance, and then she goes to the ring for her promo, and then she did say one line I found very interesting, so I wrote it down verbatim so I could ask you, how do you like it?
Go for it.
She said, "I got a little secret for everybody. When you're as talented as I am, people don't always know what to do with you." What do you think of that line? Pretty cold, right?
I think a moose.
You think of almost everybody that you've talked about that's
Wow.
like,
Yeah, I didn't,
hey, wait a minute.
it just hit me a different way when you read it back. Is she calling out? Now, so let me ask you a serious question, because I'm assuming that wasn't a scripted promo. Probably not. Would that give a girl like that heat?
So the funny thing is, it could or it could not, because some people, okay, you've heard this many times, right? Grab the brass ring. Well, only grab the brass ring if you're the right person to grab the brass ring. If you're the wrong person to grab the brass ring, you're Zack Ryder. If you're the right person to grab the brass ring, then it's like, oh yeah, what a genius move. Can you believe they did that, So some people can do no wrong, the chosen ones. Other people try to get over on their own or go into business for themselves, and it's a death sentence. I don't know which one it is for Blake, but I mean, they did aggressively bring her in, so they clearly saw something they liked. I don't think she's given them any reason to have buyer's remorse, and I don't think she will.
No, they remember they're thinking about fast tracking her to the main roster.
Yeah, Yeah, there's no reason for her to be in NXT other than to be somewhat of a draw. But you don't draw to the Performance Center. You would only draw to the CW, and
Right.
it's. I don't think any one person makes that much of a difference. So that you might as well just move on with this and give other people more to work with up there. But then again, you know, sometimes Monday Night Raw will be on and they'll have 3 women's matches out of 4 matches, and everybody will complain there's too many women's matches. So maybe we don't need more women. Who knows? Nobody's ever happy about anything, it seems. But I'm just saying that if we look at this objectively in a vacuum, no, Blake doesn't need to be in NXT anymore.
No.
Yes, you could get everything from her that you're not getting from Tiffy time.
Yes.
But here's Jada Parker.
Yeah, she is. She's there.
They get in a fight.
She does the fucking do.
Jada hits her with her butt. She does her butt move in the corner.
So lucky. Yeah. Okay.
You want to talk about Jada Parker or anything?
I love Jada Parker. I mean, she had a huge.
Where you been?
She had a huge response for the people in the audience there. She's very well liked. So was Lola Vice. A lot of butts. A lot of big butts in TNA. NXT. Speaking of big butts, what happened to this girl? What's the name? Lions.
Evolve, I think.
I heard she lost a bunch of weight. Is that true?
No.
She's still fat? Let me see. I'm going to take a look at her. Okay.
She's what she ever was.
I heard she lost a lot of weight. Anyway.
While you look at that, Progressive presents the NXT profile of Shiloh Hill. He tells a story about flying squirrels.
Yeah, that was a stupid story. Is that fair to say? She did lose a shit ton of weight, Fat. What are you talking about? Holy shit, look at her.
I haven't seen her. Some of those ain't her.
That's her. Well, not the cat.
One of those was a cat.
She looks fantastic. Is that A-Track? Yeah, she lost a shit ton of weight, dude.
Where is all this happening?
This is on Instagram. Look at this.
There's pictures of her places doing things.
I don't know where is this happening? Is this Evolve? This is Evolve, right?
I don't know. It's an NXT house show, maybe?
She looks phenomenal. All right, good for her. And there's this one, her. There you go. All right. I like that one the best.
Well, I will say this.
She went too
The
far.
problem with her was not if she was fat or not. It's that she's cringe at everything. That's the only main thing.
Oh, Elizabeth.
But I'm happy if she's any healthier. I hope it's not Ozempic. Hope she's just doing the work.
The twerk drills. Did Rip Rogers make you guys do twerk drills?
No, that word didn't exist yet.
Get out of the ring. You're fucking rotten, vet. That's fucking rotten, the twerking. All right, so Shiloh Hill, they talked about flying squirrels, and he tells kids not to do it at home, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, speaking of cringe.
Because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Here's something that's not awesome. Stacks making an entrance. Yeah. And then we get a Dark State vignette. And then we get a match. It's Stacks versus Shiloh Hill. Meanwhile, Hendry is talking to Out the Mud, saying, now you guys, you gotta kick their asses. And they're like, yeah. Not really much to say about this bullshit match. I don't want to watch it. Even though technically I could be watching Shiloh Hill to evaluate and say like, well, does the kid have something at least, mechanically? Does he pass the test? I could have done that. Couldn't be bothered. Because I figured the fact that he won LFG means that he probably sucks. So I don't need to worry about whether he's good or not. It's just we're waiting for the release. That being said, Ariana Grace, Shiloh gets a inside cradle, small package, however you like to call it, on Stacks, and Ariana Grace
didn't see her.
Well, he caught her once.
I know.
Cheating, but then who would have thought she would have cheated again? But she did. She pushed the cradle, and I guess that momentum was just enough to keep Shiloh Hill disoriented for the 3 count. The 3 count.
Right.
Frank Gotch's uremic poisoning.
Vet, listen, the fact of the matter is this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. Fuck. I enjoyed this match.
You enjoyed it.
I thought Shiloh Hill was pretty good. And
You thought he was pretty good.
And Stacks wasn't half bad. Shiloh Hill, I mean, they fucked him. But the kid has something, I think. I don't know. As a fan, me watching it and seeing some of these moves that he's doing, and I don't know, man. I like that he did that fucking flippy senton thing that I was like, oh, that's different. Like a backflip into a senton. It was like that was his finisher, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know. The kid's got something.
He's wacky, Ray. He's wacky.
I know he's fucking crazy. They need to fucking tweak something. I don't. Number one, can I just give some advice? If the kid ever hears this, and this is just as somebody, the fucking Cotton Eye Joe dance that he does when he comes on, don't do that. Cotton Eye Joe, he starts walking out to the ring. Don't do that.
It looks kind of like the Jada Parker thing.
A little
He's
bit.
doing the high. He's high stepping.
It's high stepping. It's weird, man. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I just fucking enjoyed the match, and I thought Shiloh Hill did a good job, and I think Stacks did a pretty good job. Fuck him. He's still Italian Mafia? No. All right. So yeah, that's it. This match is a fucking, what do they call it? An enigma wrapped in a fucking riddle or whatever. To me, it's weird. I'm watching this match trying to hate on it. And I'm like, I can't hate on it. I'm enjoying it. I don't know what to do. Vet.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine. All right, the culling is walking. Then they go in the ring. Well, at least Izzi does.
Artist Cameron Grimes. He does kind of give Cameron Grimes
So released.
to the moon. Oh, what happened to him? Is he all right?
Released.
I know that, but is he still wrestling anywhere?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, it broke his heart. Remember, he cried, and that was it. He had his dream, and his dream was crushed. And I don't feel like he probably has ever left the house since.
He was the champion, the $1 million champion, wasn't he?
That was
Anyway,
then.
good. All right, that's fine. That's fair.
Oh, Izzy Dame bores everyone.
She stinks at cutting promos, dude. I told you that Midwestern Minnesota type fucking talk, the way she talks is so fucking shit.
Yeah. So she had to mention like Dark Paxum just to get a.
This is ornery today.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, look at what they're giving her to watch on this episode. All of her least favorites.
She's just angry. Is it the coffee list? Anyway.
No, it was bad. But so she had to mention Thea and Paxum to get a response. And eventually they got Paxum. And Paxum busted through the referees and attacked her and headbutted a referee accidentally, though.
I don't know if it was accident. He's a little crazy.
Yeah.
She's in trouble, right?
That's what they said. but I don't know why.
Is it just me or is Ava not?
You know, isn't that guy? Wouldn't that guy Keanu Carver be in trouble?
Listen, is it me? But like, let's talk as if this was a shoot, okay? This is real life. Ava would be fucking fired. She's terrible at keeping control because she's a kid.
Well, it'd be unfair to fire her when no one else ever has kept control.
Remember The Office? You ever watch The Office, Vet?
No.
No, forget it then.
Yeah. Actually, was the artist said folding socks, but I definitely, that's what I was doing during the Kelani Jordan match, literally putting on socks. Yeah. All right, let's see. Kelly and Ricky Saints do something. I can't. No one cares, right?
Only Ricky Saints.
But we already seen him do his thing earlier, and this was just for him to get cut off by Stacks again, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Stacks is like, I just beat that kid. Why does he have a qualifying match? And Ricky Saints like, I don't know. It's really nothing. Vanity Project is walking with the other Blake Howard.
I like those kids.
And he's like, he's trying to get an interview with them. He's like, Mr. Vandy Project. And they're talking, and in the background, Paxum is getting ejected from the building. So I guess that's her in trouble. And then they see Keanu Carver, and he's like, Mr. Carver. And then he's like, get out of my face. Get that camera out of my face. So he doesn't like Keanu Carver. Hold on, just before you go.
Yeah.
Keanu Carver apparently doesn't like cameras or people. Is he in the right business?
No.
Okay, just checking.
He'll be slapping hands by next year. This Keanu Carver guy, you know who he fucking reminds me of? He looks a lot like him. And I'm not crazy. Just take Ezekiel Jackson and put some dreads on him. Think about it. Right? I was like, who does this kid remind me of? He looks just
Or what
like
if
Big
Odyssey Jones ended up looking like Nikita Lyons looks now?
What happened to that poor guy? Didn't they find out that he was good? He was all right? That he didn't do nothing wrong?
Too late.
That's fucked up, man. That's so fucked up when you get a kid.
Hey, Enzo's been good for years.
Enzo never did a fucking damn thing. But you know what? That was an excuse because he was just a pain in the ass, allegedly.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have been paying the ass, Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but they're worth it. They're both 6'6".
Shawn Michaels is 6'6".
Well, Shawn Michaels, allegedly blew the boss, so. So that's different.
So that's all Odyssey Jones needed to do.
Oh no, don't make me visualize that, brother.
Okay. Anyways, the main event.
Yes, it was.
Joe Hendry versus Dion Lennox in a no disqualification match. Where on one side of the ring we have three guys, Dark State. And on the other side of the ring we have two guys out the mud.
Hey, fun fact, Odyssey Jones is wrestling at All Japan.
That is an odyssey. That is an odyssey.
He's wrestling for All Japan Pro Wrestling. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Well, a kendo stick came out, so.
So here's my problem with this match. It was billed as a no disqualification match, right? We got 70, maybe 80% of this match was just a regular wrestling match with no disqualifications stuff in it. So I'm expecting
there's some chin locks. There was some chin locks in this.
I just didn't understand. You're booking this as a no disqualification match, and I get it. But none of that happened until like 75% into this match, where we're going towards the end of the match, maybe the last 5 minutes of the match, where crazy shit starts happening. Chairs get involved, kendo sticks, as the vet said. Then he disavows this match. Anyway, it's just whoever. I don't know, man. Is Chris Parks back there writing this up? I don't know. No, he would have been thumbtacks.
Well, I'm mad at him. Just let him know I'm mad at him.
Chris Parks? Abyss? Why?
He'll know why.
No, you're not. Are you really? Oh, I got nervous.
Hey, Ray, you're supposed to be one of the best in the world. You're supposed to get the joke. The joke that Chris Parks is always afraid that people are mad at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You don't want to beat.
And I'm saying I'm mad at him.
Yeah, but you're not Brother Love. He's not scared of you.
That's part of why it's funny.
Oh.
I worry. The joke is that even though I'm nobody, he would still be worried that I'm mad at him. That's the joke. But
you know what?
It's not as funny when you have to explain it. Nonetheless. Yeah, that's what everybody in the chat sounded like at home, in their living rooms or wherever they are, at work, wherever. Yeah, so I guess Joe Hendry won or not. I don't remember.
He did. So Joe Hendry, towards the end of the match,
because I know that Tony D'Angelo showed up.
Well, Tony D'Angelo comes in the ring, and Tony D'Angelo hits Joe Hendry's finisher on Dion Lennox, right? And then he helps up Joe Hendry, and he hits Joe Hendry's finisher on Joe Hendry, and then he helps Joe Hendry onto Dion Lennox, and then the referee counts to 3. So Joe Hendry beats Dion Lennox with Tony D'Angelo's help. Then they pan into Tony D'Angelo's big fucking head. I didn't know his head was that big and round. It's a weird looking head. He kind of looks like Braun Strowman's little brother. He's got like kind of like the nose going like, making a left at Albuquerque. And very nice brown eyes. I'll say that. So yeah, this is the way it goes off the air. What is this character? Who is this guy?
He walks by Ava and they have like a thing.
Well, yeah, Ava gives him the side eye. It looks like she's trying to hold back a laugh, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well,
just be...
No, that was probably her being upset, but it ended up looking wrong because she's not.
She's a kid with big teeth. And that's the way the show goes off the air, veteran.
So they want Tony D'Angelo to be Oba Femi now. Even though they have they have a new Oba Femi and...
He's Tony Femi.
Yeah.
Forget about it, Femi. Forget about it, Femi.
He's dressed like fucking Kraven the Hunter from Spider-Man.
Bro, you know what they're doing with this guy, right? You know what gimmick this is?
Kraven the Hunter from Spider-Man? No?
What was the fucking... I don't know why. I'm going to draw a blank on this fucking guy. Remember they did the fucking black and white entrance with the glasses? He got released. Dijak. They're rehashing, folks, Donovan Dijak, and they're making him like some fucking... Because remember, Donovan Dijak was a heel, but then he would not be a heel. He was like kind of like not a bounty hunter. What would you call him?
He was vaguely law enforcement.
I don't know what he was, but this is what this guy is. But he does it in the woods, apparently, because he dresses like a lumberjack, kind of. I don't know what the fuck this is.
It's Kraven the Hunter from Spider-Man.
Folks, listen to me. Listen to me. If you are a fucking mob boss or a soldier in the mob, you cannot leave the mob to become a fucking vigilante. That's what he is. He's a comic book vigilante. He's fucking Donovan Dijak. Why are they doing this to him? What is
to
he
him?
Why is he doing it to himself? I don't know, Vet.
I don't know. Why are they doing it to us is the question. Why do we have to sit here and watch this?
It's a fucking vigilante. All right, Elizabeth says, so I did notice that they did something to Tony D'Angelo's eyebrows because they was not as skinny as they are now. So he got his eyes done. Witness protection. Okay, that makes sense.
On TV. 2002 Triple H. Well, he's missing denim.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he needs more denim for that.
With a denim fucking vest over his leather jacket. All right, Vet, let me hit some go home music. Jesus freaking Christmas. Vet, what do we do here? What are we supposed to do with this? what the fuck are we supposed to do with this, vet?
There's
How are we
nothing
supposed
to look forward to.
It's like taking a pile of shit, some dog shit in the curb and finger painting something beautiful on the canvas. We're trying our best.
Well, I hope we did a good job.
I think this is a solid show. This is a good show. It's fun. You guys have fun, right, in the chat? Did you like the show? Did you have fun with us? Not in spite of us. It's like anyway. See, Jerome says great show. Cold Blooded says great show. Sports Illustrated, they said great show. Sports Kita said we had a great show. Kevin Mahdi says we had a great show. Lab Rat says we had a great show. TN Couponer says we had a great show. By the way, check him out on YouTube. at TN Couponer. Josh, check out his YouTube. If you guys want some discounts there for your daily shopping thing. Sports Illustrated, see? You know what? We're good. Vet, I'm happy. I want Olive Garden too. You don't miss the Olive Garden? And ladies and gentlemen, we go off the air.
And what do we got over here? A cup of potatoes? A cup of potatoes?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Let's go!
Here comes the money.
Dollar.
Thank you, Liz, for the gift. Now I feel like we've been stamped. Love you guys, man. I appreciate you. Vet, why don't we just put over some social media? Again, we're going to go full-time over to Patreon. We'll put that out. Hami Media Group on Patreon. And the fact of the matter is that...
And what do we got over here?
I don't know what's happening here.
A cup of potatoes? A cup of potatoes?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Let's go again!
Here comes the money.
Dollar.
Thank you.
The twins both donated different amounts, but that's okay. They don't have to do everything identically.
Thank you guys for ending the show like that for us. We appreciate you. We love you. And we do this solely for you.
Yeah.
But what do you got, buddy? What do you got going
All
on?
right. Add opinion haver everywhere.
That's
Okay,
him.
That's number one.
It's down there. Fancy lettering.
Every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, the Impact Attack is live, where Brandon and I talk about TNA. And if you think NXT is bad, holy shit, check out the Impact Attack.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah. The Gimmick Injury Report, setting new records of injury reports of non-injuries. But what does that even mean? If you're not watching, you don't know. You have to tune in and find out. So please come over there, have a good time with us.
Please.
Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, with Jimmy T and a professor, we sift through the wreckage.
Boy.
Where I don't dance.
No.
There won't be any dancing on the wreckage. But there will be a lot of talk about AEW. For better or worse.
So death do you part.
That's right. And while AEW is whack, there's no denying that. In some ways, it's fascinatingly better than NXT and TNA.
Weird.
So, especially Collision. All of a sudden, Collision has decided they're going to put on a fun traditional pro wrestling show every Saturday.
Yeah, I've heard that. That Collision's getting pretty good.
Yeah, you might want to check out a Collision for yourself, Ray, or at least one match. If I could recommend a match, I would say watch Mark Briscoe versus that one guy.
Okay. Mark Briscoe versus anybody is good.
Yeah, he's always good. I just couldn't remember who the fuck he actually wrestled. But that's beside the point.
Gimmick Jones.
Oh, Hechicero. Yeah, Hechicero.
Okay. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. So check that out. Check out Wrestling with Rip Rogers every Friday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. This past week, Eric Watts on the show.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. You have no excuse not to watch this show because it's on YouTube, which everybody has, and it's free. So just go watch it.
Is that the son of the great Bill Watts?
The very same. And I'm not just telling you this. It's really a great episode. You're going to want to hear it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't really hear Eric Watts do podcasts.
Not really. But, and there's even a little bit, he even talks a little bit about why that is.
Okay.
In addition to telling some great stories and just being very entertaining.
Well, I'm going to turn around and check that out while I'm eating breakfast.
That's a good choice. You will not throw up.
Hopefully.
But he might say something funny to make you choke on your food, so be careful.
All right.
Stevie Richards does a show every week.
This guy.
And damn it, he doesn't have Eric Watts on there, but he doesn't need him, I would dare say. Stevie and James are doing awesome content, the likes of which probably better than everybody else.
So it's such a, I'm not even joking. It's such a nice podcast to listen to. What a good, they have such good balance. Man, I'm usually not a fan of other people that run podcasts, but James, again, I think does a phenomenal job, and he knows his place. He never overshadows his the star of the show. He facilitates the show perfectly. He's excellent. And Stevie is fucking Stevie, so.
Yeah, James never comes across like he knows more than.
Love it.
And he'll say something. If he'll say something, he'll say, well, Dutch says. Like he'll talk about Dutch Mantel, give credit,
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, those are the shows. And Timmy Baltimore, of course, with Limpin' Ain't Easy. We're looking forward to a new episode whenever that drops. But these things take time. So please check that out when you can. And that's all I got, right?
All right, well, don't forget a couple of another affiliate show. We got the A Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's just on. You can just go back to YouTube, check it out right here on HMG. And, of course, the Monday Locker Room, folks. We got the Smack Attack with Jimmy and RBV. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Wrestling Reflection this week. They are back. The Pro Wrestling Reflection. And this week, Vet, they're going to talk, it's going to be the Pro Wrestling Spotlight. And they're going to do a greatest heel turns. And, Vet, they're talking Royal Rumble. What happened at this Royal Rumble? Well, brothers attack brothers. Yes, it is Owen Hart. Owen Hart betrays Bret Hart. That's going to be available later tonight. He
kicks the leg out of his leg.
He does. And look at him. Look at Bret Hart selling down there. Owen Hart yelling at him, I'm not a nugget. So, yeah, dude, check it out. It's going to be a good show. It'll be available on my Twitter in video form probably tonight. And what's up? Yeah. And it's going to be available everywhere. At the Professor's YouTube channel, the Pro Wrestling Reflection YouTube channel. Check it out on podcast form here on HMG, on Podbean, or on iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Just search for Hami Media Group on your favorite podcast platforms, and they're there. You can listen to them on the road, or on the toilet, or at work. So anyway, listen. Don't forget, I Like It Raw with me and Jimmy T. Broke down Monday Night Raw. It was a nice, clean, easy show we did this week. It was a lot of fun, and that's about it. What happened?
I was gonna say, don't forget last week with me,
the Vet.
I was featured.
He was,
along with Pierce Austin.
Yeah, that was fun. We need more of that. Well, guys, we're out, and in the words of the I haven't done this in a while. In the words of the great Bill Apter,
we'll see you at the matches.
I'm out of here, folks. We're out of here. We'll see you next week. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for all the people that joined in today for the first time. There were quite a few, and we love you. We appreciate you, and have a wonderful week and a nice hump day. Vet.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Where's Gary? Is Gary there? There he is. Oh, yeah. We're out, folks.
This is the Hustler Rip Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hameen Media Group. That's Ben Hameen Media Group, from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.